Hey guys, welcome back to the Holo Project. Today, we're going to start digging into this block. We've got her all disassembled, all the pistons and rods are out. We got to pop the crank out of it quick, get a good look at the cylinders. Let's just dig in here. Have a good close eyeball on these cylinder walls, see what we're working with. You can see they still have some surface rust that was below the piston skirts. Nothing a hone won't take off. See if I can get you in real close here. You can still see a little bit up here. So I got number one piston out. That was the one that had us all jammed up. And as you can see, there we go. As you can see there, you can see right where it was sitting. You can see the oil ring, little wavies down there. So it was our top rings, it appears, that had us jammed up. We'll get the hone on that and see what it looks like. It's not too terrible. Could be a lot worse, but we're gonna work with it. Like I said, worst comes to worst, we just take it in. Crank looks fine. I'll try to spin this over here. This can be cleaned up. Polish it up. I don't have any concerns there. I didn't see anything. That was probably from me. That'll come out. No big deal. I didn't see anything too crazy. This guy up here has a little bit, but I'm not worried about that either. That'll polish right out of there. We did have this guy here. This bearing was a little bit chewy, but they'll be getting new bearings. Here's number one. As you can see, that top ring is just roasted. But we'll get that out of there. Get this good and cleaned up. Make sure we don't need to put a piston in. Probably should anyway, just from me beating on the bottom of the skirt. That was the only way I could get it out. So she took a little damage. So if we need to put a piston in it, no big deal. I mean, that thing was just, it was in there good. It had to soak a lot. Torch, soaking, all that stuff. And then, you know, I just had to get nasty with it. But she came out. So everybody's out. We'll get the crank out of here. Get this block cleaned up. Because this thing's going to be, she's going to be nasty all the way around. You know, the internal workings, ports, water jackets, all that kind of stuff. So let's get to work. All right, let's get this apart here. Well, that doesn't happen every day. slip that baby off just using your hands. Can't hardly even believe that. Get this baby off of here. Yep. So we are changing plans up just a little bit. Called down to DNR yesterday, and we are going to take the block and everything all in, block and heads, and have them clean the block and mag it and make sure that there's no cracks or anything in it. And if that turns out good, then we will have them get started on the heads. So while that's getting done, we'll get to work on the brakes. We've got a stuck wheel, a really sticky wheel, and so we'll just get rolling with that. And also get the parts ordered. We got to get we've got a whole bunch of parts that we've got to order. And the crappy thing about that is that we have to get them from multiple different sources, which is fine, but normally when I put in a big order, I like it all to come from the same place, so it all shows up at the same time. You know what I mean? You'd be surprised how hard it is to find parts for this engine. You know how much a set of rod bearings costs for this? Just take a guess. I'll wait. Nope. Still wrong. About 230 bucks. How about main bearings? You want to give that a go? About another 230 bucks. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So we're going to take a real good look at what we've got. And if we can use it and it looks fine, that's what we're going to do. Now, I don't know. This is probably different than most everything that I work on, because that's kind of been the story this whole time. Because this cam gear, it almost looks like you have to use a puller to pop it off the cam. Maybe not, though. It's hard to tell. There's so much crap when we get out the old. That's all right. My balancer puller needed to be degreased anyway. Just go ahead and leave that sitting here right in the mess. I'm going to go ahead and say these lifters are trash too. Just trying to pop one out of here so I can see if our cam's moving or if it's just the cam gear. Can't get those to come out. There we go. There she comes. That chain doesn't feel great. I've seen worse though. But we're going to order a new chain, obviously. I would like to get a whole gear set, timing chain set. But guess what? You can't find those either. I looked at Caddy Daddy, Summit, Speedway, bunch of places. So, let's see. That should be good. All right, let's roll this thing back over and get this crank out of here. Look at how easy this spins. Say it's probably fine. All right, so these are also numbered. One, two, three, four. So we'll just put a indication arrow. Should be just fine. Must be 3/4. Tell you what, I'll be excited to get this loaded up. And get it out of here so I can get this floor cleaned up. Get this pulled out of here. I'm gonna take the crank in too so they can give her a good Madison, no. That's yucky. You don't want to drink the oil off the ground. I think it'll be alright, just a hand polish on it. Should be good. Good to go. And with as easy as it spins in these mains, don't hear anything weird. It should be alright. Which should be great because it'd save me $250. Okay. Set that down. All right. Those don't look bad at all. I think those should be just fine. Little tiny bit of a groove on that one. Can't even feel that with a nail, barely. I'll polish right out of there. How about these? Yeah, I think our main bearings should be just fine. All right, cranks out. This is pretty much bare bones. Take these motor mounts off. Madison, no. Hey. You feel like being sick tonight or what? You nut? Look at that Cam. She's probably seen a better day or three. Let's slide that out. Oh. I can't get the lifters out of their little bore. So we'll shove them down as far as we can get them. Hopefully allowing us to get the cam out. Hey, stupid. You gotta take the fuel pump off. Ha! Sitting here like, well, what in the world's holding me up? Kind of a funky design, really, if I'm being honest. Never seen anything like it. But it's fun. And it's fun because I've never seen anything like it. If that makes sense. But I like to rip and tear into things. Boy, that baby wasn't even tight. That's the only way to learn, right? Is just to dig in. Of course, I don't have a 1/2-inch wrench down here, so that's okay. Bet you that cam comes out now. I know there's a couple of you guys that know quite a bit about these cars, which is fantastic because that's the cool thing about the car community is a lot of people are more than willing to share knowledge and help others learn. Let's roll this back over so I can see. Come on. I don't want to mess up those cam bearings. But with as nasty as all this is, get a little lube down in here. Oh, you stubborn? Man. It's this center one here. It's gummed up. It's got a bunch of... She might be getting new cam bearings. If they're so nasty that I can't slide the cam out. Come on, you stubborn. There she goes. Come on. That one's gone. You guys see that? Right there. Got a chip taken out of it. Okay, so this cam's no good. I'm going to leave those engine mounts on it. Probably leave the oil filter housing on it too. Replace with AC PF5. Made in the USA. Dang right. Okay, let's see if we can get some lifters to pop out of here. Probably going to need some persuasion. Yeah, those cam bearings might be shot, but if they cost anywhere near as much as the main and rod bearings, I'm not even interested in replacing those. Not one bit. Believe you me. Those things are junk. Day you in day. Don't care about the lifters, obviously. I do care about the lifter bores. There might be 100 of you out there cringing on this one. The guy in the blue shirt, though, he said, nah, just let her eat. Punch those babies out of there. Right there with you, buddy. Right there with you. Yeah, so is Madison. Well, got that done already. All right. Spin her back over. All right, we're going to run the hone down this guy. And just like last time, really light pressure. Oil it up good. We're going to do about 4 passes. That's going to be about it. And we're going to see what kind of result we get. Just a real quick cleanup. Probably go a little bit more than that, but I just wanted to clean one of these up just a little bit for the guys at the shop to kind of look at. Bring in here and show you what we got. She's still dirty. But it's really smooth. You can clean that up more. But just a real quick run up and down the cylinder. A lot of times that's really all it takes. You're looking to make sure that your cylinder is not out of round. If you've got even cleaning around it. And it looks like we pretty much do for the most part. If I get this damn thing to focus. So, all right. Not too bad. All right. Loaded up. Got the engine and heads packed up. Boy, it's cold out today. I'll stop and get some gas and headed to drop off. Just about smashed a squirrel. Headed to get this stuff dropped off at the machine shop, so should be seeing it here before too long. I called them up yesterday and they are not so packed that I can't get it in. They said they normally don't get too far behind until February hits. Everybody's getting everything done, for the springtime, spring and summer car shows and drag racing and all the good stuff. So away we go. And here we are. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this episode. Appreciate everybody watching. We do have a Facebook page now that's linked down below if you want to check that out. Like, subscribe. We've got some more work obviously coming. This is kind of a shorter video, just kind of wrapping up some loose ends, and we're going to get started on maybe a couple other little projects while we're waiting for parts and for the engine to get back from the machine shop. So stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.